In this video, we will learn about the arc command in AutoCAD. It is located on the Home tab in the Draw panel. We can use it to draw arcs. Now, of course, there's a lot of variation here. I'll tell you about the most often used ones. We can draw an arc on our screen by using 3 different points. It's enough to have 3 specific points, but how can we specify those points? When drawing in an object, we need a starting point, a center point, and an end point. We need these 3 points. By using these references, we can create our arc. After setting a point, when moving the other one, you can see that the other objects follow wherever I go. You can see here. This is our point here. After creating any arc, we can change the control points here, as you can see. I can move it from the arc center, I can hold it here and stretch it, or change the parts by holding the control points, as you can see here. On the other side, we can see some other things. An object with a specific start, center, and an end point. We can do this with 3 parts, as we know. We can work using the same method. Afterwards, we can make an arc with a specific start, center, and angle, meaning we can set an angle for this arc. Or we can set a length for the arc, and we can set this value and create an arc. Start, end, as you can see here. We can set the arc length here on our keyboard. For example, let's say 200. The arc length is set, and we can create our arc. By setting an arc length, we can see the distance here. We can set the start, end, and angle to create an arc here. We can also create an arc with a start, end, and a direction, done this way. Let's set a start and end point, then we set a direction. As you can see, there's a tangency here, as with the spline command. We create an arc with a tangency. We can create an arc with a specific start, end, and radius. As you can see, the start, end, and radius. We need to know the lengths here as well. As you can see, we created an arc with a radius of 200 that is tangent to this point using this command. Afterwards, we can start from the center, then set a start and end to draw an arc. So we set the center first, and then set the start and end points. We set the center, and then the start, and then we set the start and then the angle. And then we set the center, the start, and the length of the arc to create it here. In continue, if you can see here, we can continue an arc as such. When I click it again, it sets the last drawn arc as the starting point and draws an area as the continuation of that arc. We can access the arc command by typing arc, A-R-C, into the command bar. When we type it and press enter, it activates the command, or we can access it by clicking arc under the home panel like this. In this episode, I told you about the arc command in AutoCAD. We hope to see you in the next video.